Hello, hello, hello to all you wisdom walkers out there and those of you who are thinking about wisdom walking and need inspiration. This is Jojopah Maria and Saroma coming to you with my elemental wisdom for the month of May. Woohoo! Wow, we are making it through. And you know, this song keeps coming to me. It's a song from the around the turn of the last century. I was strolling through the park one day in the merry, merry month of May. I was taken by surprise by a pair of girlish eyes. I met her at the fountain in the park. Merry, merry month of May. And according to the astrological scan that I did, it looks like, yeah, this is going to be a fun time. And boy, do we need it after all of the tumultuous shifting and changes that have been going on in our lives, in the world. We could use a break. We could use some breakthroughs happening. So it's my great pleasure to be able to share with you the elemental wisdom for this month of May. And it is an earth month in this mineral year. And as always, I want to first give acknowledgement to my teachers, Malidoma and Sobonfu Some, for sharing this beautiful ancient wisdom of the Dagara Medicine Wheel, which is what I use for these forecasts. And again, May is the first earth month of this mineral year. We have a big holiday, Memorial Day here in the United States. It's also time for Mother's Day. It's also time for May the 4th be with you if you're a Star Wars fan like I am. And of course, it's time for the flowers to really bloom and open up here in the Northern Hemisphere. In the Southern Hemisphere, of course, you're going into the opposite direction. But still, it is this time to really focus on valuing ourselves, having gratitude for all of who we are, what we have, what we're doing, especially when times are so chaotic and so difficult. So let me begin. This coming Monday, May 6th, is our first elemental week for May, and it is a water week. And here's the opportunity. It's all about becoming peaceful, getting still and meditating and contemplating during this week, reconciling any negative feelings by acknowledging them, feeling the pain, and cleansing them by focusing on what is positive in your life right now. I strongly suggest that you get into a nearby flowing water, including your shower, and allow the purifying energy of the water element to free you from feelings of anger, resentment, judgment, fear, or anything else that is disruptive and distracting to the fulfillment of your annual commitments. Remember those? God is breathing you. Call upon the divine love to free your mind. Yes. And here are the distractions to be on the lookout for this first week in May, first full week in May. Ignoring or sedating your pain. Telling yourself that your problems can wait. Attempting to change someone. Yeah. Blaming others for how you are choosing to feel about yourself. And last but not least, using anger, rage, or judgment to protect yourself from other people's pain. Yeah, it's a really good one. So moving right along, the second Monday in May, we will have a nature week. And it is all about being flexible, trusting the process, surrendering your attachment to your plan. I was just having that conversation with a niece of mine. When we make up what we think is the best way for our dreams to come true, we are sure to be disappointed. Trust that the universe, with its unknowable ability to make things happen in the right way and at the right time, is more powerful than your brain or that of any other human. Want it to be right for you more than just wanting it. Let me repeat that. Want it to be right for you more than just wanting it. Let go of trying to figure it all out. Do what is right in front of you to do at the present time, and know that more will be revealed. Connect with the magical and tricky energy of the nature element, whether that is in the form of plants, trees, flowers, animals, or humans, to help you accept the greater order and direction you are being asked to experience. Yeah. And that was kind of my theme for the month of May. We really are being asked to open up to a greater order and direction. So here's the distractions to be on the lookout for during this week of flexibility towards change. Being arrogant and or stubborn. Yeah, staying stuck in the past or in your own previous beliefs. Attempting to change a no into a yes or a yes into a no. Perceiving things as win-lose rather than I'm allowing myself to be taught. I'm open to be learning. Despairing and trying to go back to the place you know best, also known as trying to squeeze back through the hole. And it seems like when something new is coming for us, ready for us, we kind of try to do that. Yeah, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And last but not least, beating yourself up for situations and or outcomes over which you have no control. And I just want to make an acknowledgement for folks who are not boomers that these little bending figures, flexible figures you're seeing here, it's Gumby. And Google that if you don't know what Gumby is. Yeah. Moving right along, the third week in May is an Earth Week. So we get our Earth Week and the Earth Month. And this is about really being grateful that you're able to give support, pay it forward, be an inspiration, offer assistance without expecting anything material in return. Demonstrate your ability to be generous, compassionate, considerate, and trustworthy. Invoke the generative, nourishing, and abundant universal love energy of the earth element to be of service to others. In doing this in a humble and balanced way, you will be getting your soul, you will be gifting your soul with unconditional love. This emotional resource will serve you well as you continue to move through unexpected barriers, adversities, to the fulfillment of your annual commitments. As you comfort others, you will be comforted. Absolutely. Absolutely. Such an important message and so powerful for the time that we are in. And there's Carmen checking in. Hey, Carmen. Good to see you, my darling, that you're here. And Carmen has just released her magazine, which I, for the first time, had the experience of being an editor-in-chief. And I'll be sharing a link for that with you in this video and all the videos that I do this month. Yeah, wonderful. So let's go on to the distractions that can show up when you're trying to give support. Complaining. Yeah, that's a big one. Like, why me? Why do I have to do this? What is this about for me? What's in it for me? Yeah, leave that alone. Let it go and just stay focused on the task that you're being called to do. Expecting others to do what you can do. Yeah, that's the one to really stay away from, because What you put out will come back to you in ways you can't imagine. So don't ever hold anybody hostage for doing or being what it is that you can do. And then last but not least, fear of not being appreciated or compensated. Yeah. When we're called to give support, we really need to understand that sometimes the money isn't going to show up, but that it can come in the way we need it when we least expect. So, this is again about for this week, really focusing on doing things out of your heart, doing it because it feels good to do and it's the right thing to do. Yeah, absolutely. And then the final week in May is a fire week. And this is all about forgiveness. Yes, embrace and practice forgiveness. Invoke the ancestors to help you forego being a martyr to past pain as you invite the grace of forgiveness to embrace you and remove what was never yours to keep. Ask and thank your God for enabling you to receive the grace of forgiveness for those who have hurt you and for those you have hurt, consciously or unconsciously. Prepare an ancestor plate at every meal, light a candle, and feed them with your intention to honor their existence and to receive their guidance, wisdom, and love. They want you to win and are committed to you not repeating their sorrows. You are their dream come true, and they want you to live your happy endings. Yeah. So that final week, and it's interesting, it coincides right with Memorial Day. And that is a great time to remember the ancestors, and especially, of course, the ancestors who gave their life in service to a greater cause, a greater something greater than themselves, and they do need to be honored and remembered. Yeah. So it's ancestor week and forgiveness, and let's look at the distractions that can occur. Firstly, wanting to be right about being a victim, staying in that poor me posture. Yeah, not helpful at all. Thinking you have to figure things out on your own, meaning that you're not opening up and asking for help. Judgment and criticism of self and others. Yeah, that's what we'll do until we do our forgiveness work. And last but not least, taking on the problems of others again, because unless you're really called to do something, you don't need to do it. We can trust that people are strong enough to get through, but you don't take on things that you're not supposed to be taking on, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I want to remind you that Wednesday, May 22nd, is our monthly Earth Day. And that's really important in this Earth month to be remembering the Earth. As always, I asked you to go to the website, Earth Day, www.earthday.org. And you'll find some very easy to do contributions you can make, like the Canopy Project or Fashion for the Earth, and give yourself permission to do that, to make a difference and feel good. Earth Day 2024, which was in April, they should still have this up on the website, which is information about, what activities were going on. They have a toolkit, just really good information. And their focus this year is about 60% reduction of plastic production by 2040. Now, hopefully I said reduction of production by 2040. So again, a lot of good, helpful information for you that you can find on their websites. Yeah, yeah. And I have another shout out here from Miss Carmen Petrie. Hey, good to see you. Good to know you're here, Miss Carmen. I got two Carmens. Got two Carmens going on. Yeah, there's Carmen Ray and Carmen Petrie. How lucky I am today. So as always, just a reminder about my book, Wisdom Walk to Self-Mastery, Ancient Wisdom for Transforming Pain, still available online through Amazon Kindle and other online booksellers. I also want to, before I bug off, thought I had my piece from my friend's book, Juanita Roberson's The Innerground Railroad. And it also uses the medicine wheel to help us move forward and go beyond. Yeah, absolutely. So there you have the elemental wisdom for May. I hope that this is of support for you, that you take full advantage of this wonderful, wonderful energy that we have. I will be doing an astrology report, probably drop that on this Friday, May the 3rd, because it's some good stuff. There's not a lot of aspects this month, but they're significant and very powerful for us. And again, just Venus is in Taurus right now, so there's a lot of love energy you should be feeling for yourself, for your family, for others. And as always, just want to continue to remind you to choose love over fear. And may this beautiful Earth month, this merry, merry month of May, be a month you look back on and say, wow, so much love. I experienced so much love. May that be your truth. Thank you again for listening in, and I will be back very soon. Bye bye now.